Well, are you looking for a new job for the new year? Well, before you start sending out those old resumes, you should consider a makeover. Joining us in the studio now with some do's and don'ts is career coach Rob Pardee from LinkedIn. Rob, good to see you.
Hi, good to see
Thanks
you.
for coming in. I talked to you when you first came in, and you're a career coach, but I asked you if you were related to the football coach with the same last name. Real quick.
He's a distant cousin.
Talk about Jack Pardee.
Jack Pardee, yeah.
How about that? So coaching runs in the family.
It does. Actually, I'm the son of a football coach. And,
are you really?
Yeah, kind of my whole extended family is a football family.
Well, there you go.
Back in Ohio.
Well, let's go over the X's and O's right now. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about upgrading the resume. Why is it important for success? You got a new year. You should have a new attitude as well. Tell me about it, Coach.
You definitely want to have a new attitude. You know, LinkedIn just recently did a study of their 85 million users, and they pulled out what are the top 10 most overused buzzwords.
Okay.
You know, things like extensive experience, team player, dynamic, entrepreneurial, kind of all these things that we think would be good that make us sound, you know,
everything I used back in 1981.
Yeah, probably. They're pretty common things, but the reality is they don't really communicate a whole lot about you and what your skill set is.
So what should you put on? What words should you use?
Well, the thing that I like to tell my clients is to write a SMART resume, and SMART is 5 things. It's specific, it's measurable, achievement focused, readable, and true.
Okay.
So specific, you know, you want to be as specific as you can about your skill set, what you offer the job that you're looking for. So if you've got specific skills or technical abilities, you want to talk about those rather than kind of vague, overused terms like those on the list that we
Can people get help? Because not everyone can probably do those certain things. Is there a way to get help to write your resume?
There are. My company, Strategic Leadership Coaching, that's one of the things I do. I offer career coaching and resume review and help my clients work through those issues. So.
What's your first step in coaching? How would you help somebody?
The first thing is to kind of gather as much data as we can, look at their existing resume, gather some work history info, try and pull out their achievements. I find a lot of people have a hard time pulling out what they really accomplished or problems they solved. They tend to think about their job in terms of their responsibilities, what they had to do, but they don't. It's hard to focus sometimes on what they really accomplished. So I help them pull that out and kind of crystallize that to communicate it to potential employers.
I want to go back to some of those buzzwords. I don't know if we can turn up Erica's mic over there because she had a question before you came in for me to ask you, but I want her to ask her. Erica, go ahead. He can hear you.
A personal pet peeve is when people put hobbies as skills, like jogging. Jogging's not a skill, but they for some reason still put these hobbies in there. Is there any place for hobbies on a resume, or should you just narrow those down completely, and especially taking them off the skills section?
You know, I tend to take those off the resume. I mean, you can put them under a personal interest category, kind of at the end, but that would be something you'd want to definitely put at the tail end. And really, only if it's relevant to the kind of work that you're looking for. You know, if you're looking to be a gym teacher, maybe jogging's relevant. Otherwise, probably not.
How can our viewers get in touch with you?
StrategicLeadershipCoaching.com is my website, and they can reach me there. And
Beautiful. Coach Rob, happy holidays.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that.